Hi my lilies and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of my very first kiss and why I ended up transferring schools over it. I'm recording this before I make the poll, but if you are watching this then it means I decided to make a poll on my community tab on YouTube, and you guys decided that you guys wanted to hear about this lovely story that I'm never gonna forget because quite frankly I'm a little bit traumatized. Let's start off by introducing you guys to how I met the man of the hour. We'll call him Mouse. There's quite some lore to that name, but I won't go through that just yet. Just on the very rare occasion that he may see it. I also had this one friend at the time named Eminem. We'll call them Eminem. They weren't exactly all there in the head, and were honestly known for just getting people to do the dumbest things that they could imagine in their little brain. They were what you would call back then an edgelord too. But yeah, I was friends with this person, and I also had them in the class in which I met Mouse. So you can only imagine what kind of shenanigans went down during math class. Well, we were currently making a model of a church for that class, for some sort of geometry thing. I got paired up with Mouse, and we started talking about how I was planning on making the church in Minecraft. Oh, okay. I ended up finding out that they also played Minecraft, and I was like, oh, sick. Bye. Ended up exchanging Instagram handles, and yeah, that's basically how I met Mouse. Now, my dear friend Eminem, oh boy, let's get into that can of worms. They would often like push Mouse into doing really stupid things, and also tried to push me into doing stupid things, but I'd always be like, yeah, no thank you, goodbye. They'd call me names, blah blah blah, you know, typical middle school stuff. I basically went to a private middle school, so it was like even worse. I considered Mouse a good friend of mine at the time. I'm pretty sure Eminem knew that we were close, or that we were good friends, and decided to get in between that. I'm never gonna know what they said to Mouse about me because I'm not really close with either of them now. Boy, you are going to whoop my back, please. What I do know is after every time that they would talk, for some reason, Mouse would always feel like talking to me. Right. I have a pretty good feeling that Eminem had something to do with the fact that Mouse was being more talkative with me, but who knows. Guys, I need you to sit tight for these next few minutes because it's about to get real. Very quick fit check for today. We had a project at the time which required us to, like, I guess interact, and at some point I ended up inviting him over to my house because, yeah, we needed to get the project done and I had most of the materials we needed, so we were like, hey, why not? You could just come over after school. We can work on the project. I was always a perfectionist, so it had to be my way, or I wouldn't do the project, so yeah. We decided to just come over to my house and we ended up working on the project. By the way, I can proudly say that we got a freaking A on that assignment, and it was also the best one there. I totally did it all by myself. I didn't ask my dad or anything to like help me with making the model. It's nah. Still taking that dub. Anyways, let me just skip right through you, bro. Goodbye. Nice. We we're working on the project and we got quite a bit done. Can I actually get this guy here? Hey. Alright, come here, bud. Let's not play Fortnite right now, please. Sir. My god, what is my lag, bro? Dude. Okay. Where was I? Right. I remember him like... Dude, okay. This has nothing to do with the story, but I kind of just want to talk about it because, oh my god. When I tell you this dude had the most impressive, like, jitter clicking abilities that I have ever seen in my life, I swear this dude was like a freaking cyborg or something with the way that he jitter clicked. Basically, again, this has nothing to do with the actual story. This is just something that I remembered. This dude dislocated his finger and it just basically would go off and he would click like maybe 25 CPS doing that. It was so weird. Around the time that this happened, Minecraft still hadn't implemented the whole 1.9 PvP, so jitter clicking was actually kind of useful in survival. So dude is over here like fighting a creeper or something with his 25 CPS and I was just like, what the heck is this? And then I was like, how'd you do that? And he's like, oh yeah, I can like dislocate my finger and I end up jittering like really crazy. And I remember trying to... I'm actually hacking. Wait, I'm actually hacking. Ring around the rosy, ashes full of posies, ashes, ashes. Wait. I said, oh my god, bro. Stop that. Stop it. All fall down. Okay. I think that's enough rant about... You did not just L me, bro. Don't even. I was about to say something really toxic, but... I am a very wholesome Bed Wars player, so I will not be doing that, but I will be buying a bow. The point of me telling you guys about him coming over to my house was because bro started like... He was like all grabby with my hair and I was just like, But it got weird. It got weird. Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello. Guys, I really don't want to get to this part of the story. I've kind of been prolonging it because this is the part that I'm gonna be honest, I'm still somewhat traumatized by. But I mean, there's no point in delaying the inevitable, so I'm just gonna give it to you guys. But I'm warning you, it's not bad from like another person's perspective, but just keep in mind the way that I was feeling throughout this whole thing. Like, it was so awkward. But basically, this dude started like grabbing my hair and being like, oh, your hair is so smooth, and I was just like, thanks. I don't know, but that's not even the worst part. Like, that's nowhere near the worst part because it's about to come. Basically, okay, as I've mentioned, I went to a private middle school, so we had these lovely things called uniforms. And one thing that I was allowed to wear hair clips and also chokers for some reason. I know, pretty weird. Well, it was more like a little like tie thing, but either way, it was... people would consider them chokers. So, next day comes around, and I'm just chilling with Eminem by like where we would hang out in the morning before school, and also some of my other friends. And here comes Mouse, right? Eminem kind of pulls him aside, and they talked about something. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what it was, but Lord. Alright, so we start talking about something like neck sizes. I don't remember. Thanks, Spring. We started talking about neck sizes, and then they're like, oh, hey Chloe, you mind if like you take off your choker or something so we can like measure our necks? And I was like, sure, I guess. Eminem and like my friends just take turns like putting on my choker, and then here comes Mouse. Mouse puts it on, and Eminem goes like, hey Chloe. Oh jeez, okay, let's not lose this right now, please. Hey Chloe, doesn't he kind of look like your pet, like your little pet dog with that choker on? With your little choker on, you have like, he has his own collar. And I was just like, oh, how can I get a restraining order on both of you right now, please? I didn't actually say that, unfortunately, but I really wanted to. Okay, mind you, this was around the end of school, was like pretty close. Was like maybe a few weeks away. So I kind of just started ignoring both of them. I distanced myself from both of them after that encounter. And I remember Mouse. Did I get him? Shoot. I remember Mouse. Nice. Constantly trying to like get my attention during math class, and also I think I had him for PE. I don't remember. But I would always just kind of like make small talk and then excuse myself away from the conversation. Anyways, last day of school rolls around, right? And he comes up to me after school of the last day again, like I said, and he says to me, Chloe, I can't do this anymore. You're probably wondering, what is going on through my mind at this time, right? I thought bro was about to tell me that he was gonna like unalive himself. Look, it was a dark time back then for me on the internet, and I don't know what was going through my mind, okay? I don't know. I genuinely thought he was gonna like say that, but no. It was so much worse. He says, I can't do this anymore, and then proceeded to grab my face with both of his hands and just went ham on my freaking face. I just kind of stood there in utter shock for maybe 2 minutes before I started moving and like walked away. I don't know what he thought I was gonna do. I don't know if he thought that this was like his genius way of making me love him. But I remember going to my mother after that encounter and telling her that I had to transfer schools. I just knew, no, there's no coming back from this. I had to transfer schools. Mother, if you're watching this, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I told her that it was because I didn't feel academically challenged enough or something. Needless to say, I never spoke to either of them after that. And you know what? I'm just hoping for the best for both of them, genuinely. But thanks to him, I now have the most god-awful story when it comes to my first kiss. Thank you guys for watching.